tell. I'm sorry I've not posted in over a week, but today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a GFX with custom hair. And if you're doing it the way I'm doing it, then you have to follow exactly what I'm doing. But if you're going to do it the other way, skip to the time that's on the screen. So first of all, you want to load in your character, and this is for both ways. So yeah, just load it in with R6. So there's the character I'm going to be using. And first thing you want to do is take off the hair. So here's my hair, so I'm going to take that off. I'm also going to be taking off the face because I don't like doing faces with my custom hair GFX, but you can definitely keep it if that's how you want your GFX to be. So just like that, and then you want to go to view and toolbox, and then I like to type wig because it gives you more options if you type hair. So here are all the ones you can choose from, and this one looks really cute, so I think I might do this one. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do this one. So you want to make sure it's a model first, and mine was already a model, so it's good. And you want to take off the little parts of it. You don't want to delete the hair though. So I'm just going to try to find them. And I think that is all I have to delete for this one. Sometimes you have to delete more than others. So then you want to click on this and go to home and do move. So then you want to move the hair to the head by doing this. And mine is a little bit tilted, so I need to rotate it a little bit. So now that I have on the wig, you want to group these. So you want to click shift and then your user, and then click this up here in home group. And then you want to click on this and then click copy. Delete this model. Click workspace right here all the way at the top, and then paste into. So then it will appear again, and now you can save it. And you want to do export selection. You don't want to do any of these ones. So click export selection and save it as what you want to. I'm just going to save it as video. And then you want to put it in documents. I mean, you could put it in any one, just don't put it in any of these. I recommend putting it in one of these. I personally like to do documents because I know it works, because sometimes when I do the other ones, it does not work for some reason. So now you can exit it. But if you want to stay on here, it might be a good idea if this is your first time, because you might have missed something, because I know that happened to me a lot when I started making GFX. So then you want to open Blender. And by the way, guys, I'm using 2.79, I believe that's what it is. Yeah, it is. I'm not sure how to use the 2.80. I might try to learn it in the future. But for now, I'm just going to be using this one. So what you want to do is go to Cycles Render. And this is for both ways as well. You want to do Cycles Render. Delete the box. And then go to new, or not new. Go to File, and then click Open, and you want to be able to get this one Roblox rig, and I'll leave the link to get the rig in the description, and it's an easy download. If you have to do it on computer, so then you just want to click it, click rig, and then click this one, and then click Open. So this will pop up, and if this does pop up, you're doing it right. Then you want to delete this head and everything on the head. So I have everything deleted now. Now I want to click on any body part, it doesn't matter which one. And then when this little cross comes up, you want to scroll this down just a little bit. And then click this little cube over here and open Node Editor. And then just zoom in until you find this one, image texture, and click this little file right here. And then go to where you have your thing saved. And then open it up. So now that that part is done, you just want to scroll it back up. And now you have your character on this. Once you have that loaded in, you want to go to ambient occlusion, and then you can close that up. And then go to this camera over here. And if this is for like an Instagram post, I'd recommend putting 10,000 on both sides, so that way it is a perfect square image. And then you want to scroll down and do transparent, or if you want to use the color, you use this right here. I usually don't do that. I just don't like doing it really. But then you want to do ambient occlusion again right here. And you can close that up so you have more room when you're making the GFX. And doing this will make it a lot easier to move the arms. As you can see, is no problem bending it. You don't have to do anything really. But now I'm just going to show you how to add the hair and the head into it. So now you want to go to File again and click Import and Wavefront OBJ. And then go to the documents and do OBJ again. Don't do this one because that one is like the flat thing. So then, you don't want to move that. You want to delete all these other parts right here. So it is backwards. So I gotta delete all these ones because these ones are from the ones I just imported. So now you want to group the hair with the head and make sure you don't get any of the other ones in there. So now you want to move these over so that way you can fix it. Actually, this one is fine right here. It actually loaded perfectly onto the body. So that is good on there, but you want to fix the head so that's not backwards. And to do this, by the way, I don't actually have to do it since all the pieces are in one. But if you want to do it this way, you click B and then you drag what you want to do and it groups it all. For example, if I want to group this whole body, I do this. But right now, I just need to get the hair on the body. So to see how it looks right now, I like to go to render to see how the hair looks on the head. And it looks pretty good, guys. I did make it a little bit smaller because it was like really sticking out, kind of like it was frizzy. But now that looks pretty good. And I'm just going to set the hands how I want it to. And yeah, I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. But to show you a little bit how to use this, you just right click this part and all of them are going to go up, but you're not actually doing that. So then you are just able to move like that. And also, I think a cool thing, you can even move the fingers like this. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And I really recommend doing it this way because it's just way easier in my opinion. But it does take a while to render more than the other way. But yeah, now I'm just going to do it how I'd like this to be. So I'm now done putting the position, and I kind of just have it in this kind of funny pose. But once you are done doing that, click on any one of these really, and then change it into object mode. So now all that is done. You want to click Shift A, and then click Camera. And then from there you can click View, and then click this camera again. So now you can just position it however you want. And once again, you just do Shift F to move around when you're doing the camera. So I'm just going to put it right there. And then now you can, before you render it, you can just do this to make sure, for sure that you like it. And I think it looks pretty good. And now you just want to go up to render and click render image. Now guys, if you're doing it the other way, you want to do X and delete once again. Go to cycles render. And instead of doing open, you're going to do import and wavefront. No, that's not wavefront. Import and then wavefront. And then go to where you have it saved and then click OBJ. Should now pop up. And by the way guys, if you did this one, you probably did R15, which is okay, but I still have the R6 one. if you have R15, you basically just have the ability to move arms more like limbs. Like you can, this is like a piece, this is a piece, and this piece. But as you can see, they are all together since I did R6. But basically, I'm not really gonna do much for this one. I'm just kind of just gonna do that. And yeah, this one really does not take as long as the other one. This one's more like of a basic one. But also you could just open up this side right here and then click texture solid and ambient occlusion. And then click transparent. And as I said for the last one, I recommend doing 10,000 if you're doing it for an Instagram post, because it makes, when you're doing the camera, a square. Then you want to go to road and click ambient occlusion again, and then you can close that. And now you just want to do view and camera, and then move it to where you want it to be. Just gonna put it right there. And then once again, to check how it looks, you just do rendered, and then there's your GFX. So yeah, that's kind of a more simple way of doing it if you're not gonna bend the arms that much. But yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to. And yeah, guys.